Hey, everybody. I just wanted to go over how to do the life quote assignment. I think my instructions should be pretty good, but sometimes it's easier to see it. So that's not too hard for me to show you what we're looking at here. So let's look at the assignment first. We're going to go to statefarm.com and we use State Farm. I think they're a fine company. It's not really an endorsement. It's more you can get a quote without having to give your personal information and worry about phone calls. Most of the other quote engines on the internet, you're going to have to put in your name and phone number, which makes sense. I mean, if you're looking to buy life insurance, they want to call you back. We're just doing an assignment pricing it out. So it was important to me that you not have to give up personal information, just like on the auto quote assignment. So anyway, we're going to go in here and we'll have some questions that we have to deal with here. The first thing that we're looking for is $500,000 in coverage for a 20-year term for a non-smoker. Okay, and we're going to end up with a monthly premium that we have to multiply by 12. So that's what we're going to be looking for. So when we're here, all right, we're looking for life insurance. And they want to know what state you're in because it affects licensing and how they have to sell things and premium taxes and things like that. So we'll go ahead and click Start a Quote. Okay, here we go. We're seeking a term life quote for yourself. Yeah, you're not looking for insurance for somebody else. You could do that if you wanted. Let me jump into a date that's going to be more recognizable to you, or at least closer. So if you'll suspend disbelief and allow me to play along with a date there. I should back up your age. It says this in the instructions. If you're not at least a certain age, I thought it was 21, it might be 20. But if you're younger than that certain age, it won't give you a quote at all. So if you're having trouble because you used your real birthday, try making yourself a couple years older and see if that doesn't fix it. Go ahead and answer the gender question. In the past 3 years, have you used tobacco or nicotine? We're going to use no for this example. We're going to restart the process and use yes later. But for now, we'll just do this. Then they're asking height and weight. So fine, we can tell them that. I happen to be a towering 5'9", and I'm right at 160. So we can go ahead and do that. If you're not comfortable revealing that, you can make it up. It's not going to bother me. First, we're going to start out with excellent health. And we're going to need 500,000, 20-year term. All right, there we go. Boom. So we review. What did you say? We said this round we're going to do non-smoker. We're going to do smoking later. Health excellent. Let's see what happens. Don't worry about waiver of premium. But notice that it only costs another $350 a month. So like we talked about, should you become disabled, life insurance is going to be a challenge. Might be worth $350 a month. But we're not going to have that be a factor in our examination at this point. So we're going to go say no, and we're not going to add coverage for children or spouses, but it makes sense that they're asking. So we'll go ahead and do this. There you go. Boom. There's your monthly premium. Now that's your month premium, right? So if you want to know what your annual premium is going to be, you got to take that number and multiply it by 12. It's a little bit different. You can get the annual if you click here, and that's probably easier. So, hey, this is kind of what I told you. If you're a young person and you're healthy, $300 a year for a $500,000 policy, that doesn't surprise me at all. I would not click send quote to an agent. I don't know what happens if you do that. Probably you start getting contacted. And if you were looking for life insurance, that's perfectly appropriate. We're not. So, hey, we got the answer to our first one here. Annual premium for a non-smoker. Now we want to do $1 million in 20-year term. Okay, well, what would that cost? Look at that. It's right here. For $1 million, we'd be looking at $460 for a 20-year policy. So there you go. Number 2 is already done there too. Okay, well, what's the next thing we have to do? Change the term to 10 years. Hey, we can do this on the same one. 10 years, 410. So we're just going boom, boom, boom. We're going right down the list there. Oh, okay, that's if we do $1 million. Let me make sure that was what we asked for here. So we did $1 million here. 10-year term, annual premium for $1 million. There we go. Now we have to start over and we'll go through the same process, but this time I want you to choose tobacco use. And then we'll start once again, and I want you to get a price 20-year, $1 million for average health instead of excellent health. And then we're going to compare the differences here. That's what the future questions ask. I don't need to go over each of these. You can probably take it from here. If you have any problems, let me know by email. Happy to help. That should do it. So that's how we do the life quote assignment. I hope this 5-minute video was helpful. Thanks, guys.